What's up, you guys? It's the girl Arnisha, and I'm here with another video. So today, I wanted to talk about the ups and the downs of being a prison wife. One downside of being a prison wife is loneliness. Like, loneliness is like a major thing because you see like a lot of people that's in relationships, and you be like, wanting that same type of relationship. You want to be able to go to the movies with your significant other, go out to eat with your significant other, just hang out, be with them, just like any other relationship. But by them being incarcerated, it's just kind of like non-existent. And I don't know, it's just kind of like, it's hard at times. I mean, for the most part, me personally, I don't get like upset or jealous or anything like that when I see other people in relationships and they doing stuff. But at the same time, I kind of want that too. But I know that it's just not my time yet, so I'm just kind of waiting. But it's just like, that's like one of the downs of being in a relationship with somebody, that's incarcerated. And I'm pretty sure that most females who are in a situation like myself can attest for that and say, like they could feel where I'm coming from, because it's real. Like, we want to be in a regular relationship just like everybody else. However, I mean, due to the circumstances, it's just not able to be. Um, Uncertainty is like the hardest thing for me. Um, for my husband, he has 25 years, and like, he has the possibility of parole, but it's just so many other circumstances that comes along with that. And it's kind of like, you're waiting and waiting, but you don't even know if they're gonna approve the parole, if they're gonna approve anything. Like, you just don't know. Like, what if they do have to do the whole time? So it's kind of like waiting and waiting for something that you don't even know what you're waiting for. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, me and my relationship, I have faith in my relationship. I have faith in my husband, and I have faith in the Lord. And I know that the Lord is gonna bless us and put our families together. So I'm not really focused or dwelling on the uncertainty, but that is one of the downsides of being with a man that's incarcerated, because you never know. Today things could be going all good, and not even just with the time, just like with the person's emotions. You never know. And that's just not even just being with a person that's incarcerated, just a person in general. The uncertainty of not knowing, okay, this person might be upset today, and if I say the wrong thing, I might set this person off, and then we're gonna get into an argument, then it's gonna be a fuss. The uncertainty of just everyday living is just terrible. So imagine just being with somebody that's incarcerated, and the uncertainty is just, it could eat you up if you let it. But I try not to let those type of thoughts cloud my mind or cloud my spirit and get me down, because at the end of the day, I want to be with my husband. I don't want to be with no other man. So letting those type of thoughts cloud my mind is not going to do nothing but bring me down. So I try my best not to think about it, but I'm not going to sit here and say I don't. Like, I mean, I'm just going to keep it real. I think about those type of things, and I just try my best not to let it get me down. Prison is always having to justify your relationship. It's like when a person find out that you're with somebody in prison, it's just automatically, oh girl, he gonna use you, or girl, he trying to play you. And it's like, sometimes people genuinely do love each other. Like, there is real love out there, and it's like you always having to justify your relationship for other people. And that's like one thing I don't like about being a prison wife. But I mean, it doesn't bother me now. I don't really care. Like, I don't even really care to even hear what other people think about my relationship, because most of the time it's going to be a negative. thing. So I mean, I don't even really focus on what other people gonna say, but at the same time, it's just so annoying that you always have to justify your relationship because you with somebody in prison. And it's like, can I have a normal relationship just like everybody else? If I want to be with somebody in jail, okay, fine, that's cool, that's on me. Like, I shouldn't have to justify to you that I love somebody or that somebody love me. And you shouldn't make me feel bad because I'm trusting in a person, or I love him and I feel like he not doing nothing wrong by me and I want to be with him. So that kind of leads me to my next thing, which is trust and commitment. I feel like that's a major up for our relationship, like a major up of being with somebody in prison who a real loyal dude and a real dude who is about his word, like who keep his word, who 100, like he ain't no flunky, like basically he a real dude, you know what I'm saying, a real nigga, like. And I don't know, it's like the commitment is just so true and it's so real that you can't do nothing but respect it. And a lot of people don't have that, but I feel like me being married to my husband, and even though he in jail, like I feel like the commitment with him is so real. It make me not want to do nothing but be committed to him because I feel like he 100% committed to me, and I feel like even when he come home, he's still gonna be 100% committed to me, regardless of if a person believe that or not. In my heart and in my mind, I believe it, so that's all that really matters to me. But yeah, that's a major up for me, is commitment and knowing that, you know, my man is really committed to me and he's not. First of all, I know for a fact that he's not doing nothing with nobody else. I know that he's not cheating on me. I know that he's not doing any of these things. Not true. Oh, when he come home, I mean, I can't control him. However, I feel like the commitment and the love that we share between each other is just so real that I know he's not gonna play on me, and he don't really have no reason to play on me. For what? It's no reason for him to do nothing behind my back. I mean, we have a good relationship where we open and honest with each other about everything. So what is the purpose of him coming home and playing on me? What is the purpose? Like, there is no purpose in that. But at the same time, like I said, I can't control him, but I feel like the commitment and the love in our relationship is so real that it's just undeniable, and it's just like a major up for our relationship. Communication. Being with a person that's incarcerated, you really get to learn that person. You really get to communicate with that person on a whole nother level. Especially for me, myself, with my husband having 25 years, like, we get to talk. Like, we talk a lot. And I like talking to him, don't get me wrong, but we talk a lot. And we've been married for 5 years, you know, so we really got to know each other. Like, we have never had sex, so that was not something that clouded our relationship, or, you know, like, just made us only want to be with each other because of that reason right there. Like, we really love each other, like, we really have a connection. But we've been having this connection since we was young, since we was kids, you know. So I know that he's my soulmate, and he been my soulmate since we was children. So that's just not a question in my mind. But I love the fact that we can communicate, and when he does get out, I know that we'll be able to communicate with each other and let each other know how we feel, and talk to each other without getting in arguments, without all the foolishness that comes along with just getting to know a person. Like, we actually have gotten to know each other over the years, and I don't know, it's just a different feeling than any of my other previous relationships, or just any other relationship that I know of from anyone, period. Like, I have not met anybody who have a relationship like me and my husband. I feel like it's special, but that's me speaking on my relationship. So, you know. And the last topic that I want to talk about is self-improvement. If you're in a relationship with somebody in prison, And if you sit around and you think about it and you think about it and you think about it and you don't put effort into your own life, when a person come home, you're gonna be so dependent on that person. You're not gonna be able to take care of yourself. Since I've been married to my husband, I've done a lot of self improvements. Um, I just feel like by him being away, it gives me the opportunity to improve myself. So when he comes home, it's not like, it's such a weight on his shoulder. And I don't want him to feel like when he come home, he have to do the wrong thing because, oh, my girl out here hurting, or my kids out here hurting, or whatever. Like, I want him to know that I am working every day to improve myself just as much as he is improving himself. We both have decided to live a better life, try to focus on doing the right things. And like, I'm trying to get my education, and it's like, this time right here is giving me the opportunity to focus on myself and not just focus on being the perfect wife. I have time to focus on my son, focus on myself, get to know my son, get to know myself as a better person, as well as getting to know my husband on another level, guys. Well, I just wanted to give you my ups and downs of being with someone who is incarcerated. I hope you find this video interesting. If so, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you would like to connect with me on any of my other social media platforms, I will list them in this video. Alright, you guys, see you in the next video.